Okay, good morning. Welcome for the GLAM session. It's a Go Live Accelerator Management. I'm your trainer today. I'm Wei Feng. So I'm glad to have you all here because I believe this is a very good program together with, in partnership with MDEC as a digital freelancer agency program. All right. Today here we'll be looking at how to enhance your video marketing skills. All right, let's have a short intro.
Oh boy.
So yeah, tell you guys 3 days about me. Okay.
You know, I know you're making up the truth. Why can't I?
Okay, so for the recording in progress, leave your questions in the Zoom chat or in the WhatsApp so that we can discuss during the Q&A session. All right, so basically myself, a little short intro. I'm your coach, mentor, and I actually have about 2.5 million FB followers in OMG Social, that is my Facebook, and I've trained over thousands of people and have 20 plus years of brand marketing experience. All right, so a little bit about my background. Formerly, I'm from Ericsson and Sony Ericsson, where I deal with the content as well as product management, all the way from importation of phone, the products going through the government approval, all the way to the telcos such as Celcom, Maxis, DG, all this, doing marketing promotion with them, and also dealing with our few thousand dealers in Malaysia. All right. So the products we have is actually mobile products as well as covering segments such as your Walkman, your camera, the PSP type, the gaming phones, as well as dealing with sister companies such as Sony Pictures, Sony Music for like James Bond movie, Spider-Man, etc. for combo or what we call the marketing mix. All right. So myself, actually, after I set up the company, HarvestNet, I've dealt with over 300 lifestyles, actually more than that, lifestyle brands. You can see like from big pharmas, banks, automotive, fashion labels, food, tourism, etc. All right. So these are the activities over the years. Okay, we do a lot of like talents, events, like projects for Celcom Expex, all those Mercedes-Benz, and also like retail brands, such as for retail mall, helping them with the registration as well as rental activities, all those. All right. So HarvestNet, our current focus is more of digitalization and process optimization and data management, where this part of it, we are looking at product technical standards compliance under the ISO IEC 17065. So that being actually technically speaking is actually dealing with certification of products for those standards such as radio communications, your Wi-Fi, your drone, all these you're using, what call that, shortwave communication devices, all right, as well as software. So previously in Malaysia, when we first roll out our systems, is actually in terms of fighting gray sets, we register all the IMEI. So these are the things, the data we share with different ministry, all right? So on top of that, currently we are actually doing one of the important market for us is actually Japan, where we do data management for all the tour ordering platform, where we actually grab data such as orders from like holiday taxis, Viator, etc., to be to be put to the providers, the ground providers. We call them the destination management companies in Japan, where we deal with tours, transfers, and also all your experience or trips. Right. So GLAM is one of our programs where we work very closely with MDEC to actually realize the digitalization program in order for the gig economy to be enabled, as well as make sure that the you all have more of digitalization understanding, and also how to use software for your project management besides going live, right? So these are the other activities and also trainings I've been through. And also recently, I just came back from Vietnam under the Vietnam startup. We actually selected as the top semifinals to be attending there under the international one. So I'll be also back again to Vietnam next week because invited by the international university there to do activities such actually the GLAM. We're actually having another session there. All right. So with that, these are the corporate trainings we organize. All right, and these are the talks, including if you're looking at like cross-border trade, we work very closely with like other business networks such as MPCC, as well as Chamber of Commerce in Vietnam and Cambodia to help our clients in terms of their cross-border compliance. And if you look at it, there's another part also on like medical devices. So previously, we have been invited by Shopee to do talks on how to make sure that medical devices being sold in the e-market space, which is Shopee, to be compliant to the Malaysian government regulations. So if you have any of the friends or companies you all know in your network whom they need, like you all are dealing with medical devices or this, you can actually talk to us. We see how we can help you in terms of getting your internal audit done, your GDPMD, all those done properly. All right, so that's more of the product technical side. Okay, and other technical talks and trainings I've attended, I have done is like, for example, like more focusing on Japan and Southeast Asia. So these are the talks also we do. Like for example, this Cambodia one, we actually deal with the group of the SMEs and corporate associations that dealing with digitalization. We help them with that. All right. So now we come to the ice breaking. So in the ice breaking session, I would like you all to tell us 3 interesting things about yourself. Probably you can share with us in the Zoom punya chat. So we have 5 minutes for that. Can you just share so everyone knows a bit about yourself? 3 interesting things. Okay. The last session kita actually buat yang 2 truth and 1 lie lah. But today since it's online, so I think we just focus on yang 3 interesting thing about yourself. All right. Can we do that? Perfectionist, okay. It's a perfectionist. Good. So, banyak 3 ya. Photography, okay. Food and travel, travel, okay, okay. But interesting thing is more like apa yang you unique ni. So if for those who can share with us like what is so unique about yourself or those maybe like mom of 3 wonderful children atau something special ni atau apalah. Okay. Right. So for those who share, you ada orang running vape shop okay. So like, what is the specialty about the shop? All those you can also let us know. Oh, some like acting, is it? Okay, Jacob is more into like learning new things, research upskilling. Okay, like farming. For example, like interesting thing can be like farming using drone or farming using organic means, all those Mushroom, okay, okay. Shiitake ke? Right. Farin is into telecommunication. I put telecommunication previously lah. Okay. You are Farin. You are what? Celcom ke, Digi ke, or what? Communication is that? Rima, mental health topics. Good. Gardening. Oh, I like gardening also. Researching. Okay. Siti Azida likes acting. Celcom. Okay. Okay. Celcom. Okay. Celcom. So, all right. professionals like us. Have a nice voice. Later, we'll have Hussein will actually sing us a song. All right. So for sales and marketing is tomorrow, especially we'll be looking at on the marketing side. Okay. So I hope you all learn more. Serena is very patient. Okay, like learning new things. Anime and gaming too. I leave it for City to talk on that. SEO certified. Great. C. Yes, great. Right. Maybe those with we take this as a more like a sharing session. I prefer like if you have like anything you have your opinion or this, you can actually share out, right? Like the SEO, you have anything on the SEO side, you also can share with us. All right. Shalene is a Chinese Muslim, okay, introvert, but today try to come and come and show face here lah. Okay. So we try to break that kind of the barrier or what is hindering you, all right? Always smile, okay, business owner. So I leave it as it is. So for the rest, you all can put up there, share a bit about yourself so that we can actually know each other better, all right? And if you all find something interesting inside this ice-breaking session, you all can actually network. That's the purpose we have with each other. So maybe in the WhatsApp also, later part, you can actually share maybe 3 interesting things about yourself or about your business or what you do. Okay? Because the thing is, kita ni nak merancangkan ekonomi lah. Be it gig atau what you are doing. Okay? So, okay, Jana also talk about she's doing some milk ni susu. Okay? So, anyone who wants to, tadi ada orang suka minum susu kan? Just minum susu for pagi kan? Can get from her lah. Jana here. Okay, Jana nanti message lah kat itu. Okay. Nanti dalam WhatsApp lah. Alright. With that, I end the ice breaking. Let's move on. Okay. And to help you with the session, we actually have a handbook. I believe yesterday we have passed your soft copy, right? Yeah, whoever who haven't received it, please in the WhatsApp group, okay, notify us. Because in the so-called, if you are not in the WhatsApp group, look at this thing, you can scan this WhatsApp group here to enter as our member, right? Because in future, all the communication will be going through this WhatsApp group here. Okay, be it the events or any updates or those are. All right. So now you have actually received a GLAM handbook. Please use it. Look through it because we take a lot of time to put into this. And if you have anything you want more, you can let us know. We can update on the handbook as well. So this handbook, use it while we are going through the sessions. Okay. With that, we carry on. A little disclaimer here. This training is intended to assist participants like your employers, workers, as well as students. So for the specific courses and modules, but it is not possible to include all this, everything inside the discussion because internet as well as technology keeps moving on. So a lot of data we share with you time to time, you all need to actually go online and do your own research as well. Because whatever we show you now, maybe a few months later or down the road next year, you'll be different. So you all need to actually a bit more active in actually doing your research as well. All right. And of course, anything you're unsure or uncertain, please share with us in the WhatsApp group. Okay. So under MDEC, I'm sure you all know that they do the GLOW, which is Global Online Workforce. And our part here is under the GLOW program for 2018 to 22, which is to generate demand generation program, especially focusing on digital freelancer. All right, so you all be, to me, you all semua ni our glamorous lah. Okay, so stay glamorous lah. Kalau ada nama-nama cool ke or glamorous punya, share with us lah. Jangan. Okay, so ada yang call me Nyo, kelapa punya Nyo, I pun tak apa, Mr. Coconut pun boleh, semua pun boleh, anything ni. Okay, so with that, we move on. Under the GLAM, Go Live Accelerator Management, with GLOW, we are looking at very specifically a 2 months program. That means from now, after the training, you have 2 months of mentoring as well as to perform. Okay, to perform later, we'll come to talk about it. It's about the 2 gigs you need to do. And also currently we have cohort 1 done face-to-face. All right, today you are here at cohort 2 with today and tomorrow is online. So for online atau offline, later we also provide the links to every module so that you can do your own revision and visit back. All right. Then cohort 3, tentatively we are planning for 5th and 6th November. Face-to-face, this will be done in one of the university or college. We are having a discussion with 3 universities now. So for those who are interested, we will also actually ask for some seats over there so that you all can masuk dia punya lecture hall lah. All right. And also the outcome is we are looking at 30 or more active Go Live talents and to increase the gig economy of Malaysia as high as 50,000. So that from these activities or training you are done plus mentoring, we hope that you all can, each of you can actually make this into one of your profitable atau sustainable punya gig work lah, right? To help you with that, right? So this is the previous trial session we have for online, okay, face to face. It's a small class actually for us to run trial and also do due diligence with NDEC, and also we have it running online as well at that time. So this can be hybrid. So it's fun. We also look into teamwork as well as digital. So if you want to know about software or this data management or this, talk to us. Pay a bit attention on the project management because we actually provide SaaS, okay, to our clients. Just now, as mentioned, the Japan is one of the big client there. All right. So the rationale of it, why we are doing the Go Live program, because for 2022, 92% of people are using TikTok, Facebook Stories, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts videos as their marketing strategy. All right, and 87% finds good ROI on the video marketing. So you can see that actually more than 90% use short video or those, as well as they find that good return on investment. So if you invest on the video making or those, you're gonna see that it's gonna help you with more sales, right? And the objective of our GLAM program is actually to equip participants with knowledge and skills to understand social media marketing, video or live streaming for the purpose of increasing your gig work as well as our businesses so that you can be sustainable and profitable. The learning outcome. First of all, we want you to understand what is the scope, what is video marketing, and what you need to do by listing out the important aspects, the required metrics to be successful gig worker, as well as apply. You need to apply to ensure better digitalization of work, sales, and CRM, customer relationship management, okay? So main types of freelancer we are looking at here, 67% consists of these two, right? These two categories, independent contractors, meaning to say these are the freelancers that don't have an employer, all right? They actually work project to project basis. You can see a lot of Western countries or this, we actually have a lot of this, what we call nomadic freelancers. They can go everywhere. They'll be in Bali, they'll be in Bangkok or other fun places. At the same time, they travel, they actually do contract of like design work, atau the software programming or copywriting, writing their novels or those, okay? And 27% will consist of moonlighters. These are professionals with primary and traditional day job, okay? But at the same time, they moonlight to do some freelance work. That means after your 9 to 5 work, you will actually do some freelancing on the side, moonlighting we call it. Okay, so some engineers, or you can be like professionals, you can actually give some legal advice after your work hours or those, and people pay you for that. That's also one type of gig work, all right? Then we look at in terms of a lot of people want to tie them into like influencer. They call themselves influencers or key opinion leaders. So under here, if you look at different tiers, they have a following of group of followers from under different tier, because you provide so many information out there. People like you, they feel that your opinion, or you can lead them to something more what kind of meaningful, help them with that. So you follow the person. It can be content, it can be some hacks, all those are things, computing hacks. So if you look at Insta versus YouTube, these are the levels we talk about. So you determine your current followers versus what tier, influencing tier you are in, whether is it nano, micro, mid tier, or mega, right? So why nano influencers? Currently, these nano influencers is actually more specific and zoom in for things, and the level of trust is very high. So you can be probably a yoga instructor, or you can be a nutritionist. Just now you mentioned nutritionist or this, then people really know, you really know what you talk about. So the level of trust your followers to you is very high. Okay, so these are more when you talk about specific products or specific segment. Okay, really zoom in here. People will go to you for this. So even though you have not many followers, but whenever you say something, your followers will believe you, right? So this is very good for certain. I can see like certain, like maybe like pharmaceutical products or this, they want to go for, they want to do some testing or this, they may go for to you for certain use to test out. All right. So there's also micro influencer. Okay, these are the level in terms of still having a very strong level of loyalty, and the range of followers is like 1,000 to 10,000. It gets a bit more. All right. Then as we go on, we have like between 10,000 to 100,000. All right. There's still a degree of credibility and confidence, but then as you speak, it will be more of like what a more general kind of information. All right, more of this will be like more fashion labels or those kind of things. I see that. Okay, then you have the mega influencers. This one, if you reach this, you can do anything. Okay, but the level of trust in you will be lesser. It's more of like you're like an icon. Okay, you say something, you're like a celebrity. You talk something, people they like you for it. Okay, but whether the product is really can work or not, the trust doesn't necessarily be there. People just believe you because you said so. All right. So under our GLAM program, we hope to build the about 5,000 creative talents, as well as 120,000 gig jobs around Southeast Asia side. Okay. So how to do that is to create a great ecosystems. Besides giving you the training, also we want to create a good ecosystem for you, special rate for products and services, as well as like interaction between the mentors and you to learn more things. What the mentors we get from you are coming from various industry, right? With this, we hope that you all can learn more, not just these 2 months, and we'll carry on our interaction, okay? So gig economy means actually it's important to have creative you, the professionals, okay, as well as post yourself in our platform called omglive.me. This is to help you to showcase. All right. And our aim is to be the #1 DFA in Southeast Asia. All right. So we have 4 stages to it. First stage is to develop. Develop here is like what we are doing today. We actually upskill you with certain specific technical skills or leadership, team building, all those, as well as product lifecycle, as well as provide you with the mentor and create demand for you. Okay, this we work very closely with MDEC as well as social media, site e-markets, etc. Under the digitalize, we are actually helping you with understanding the solutions. Okay, how to optimize your processes. Don't keep doing things manually. Try to reduce 80% of your manual to become digitalized, all right? So that you can provide more services here. And then deploy will be more of tomorrow's, will be going more like trying to go live, you try to do some videos yourself, all those. All right. And to dominate means by the end of the session, you go out there, try it out, deploy it, and then your business become good. You can expand to different markets, be it your local territory as well as overseas. So for those who are keen to explore into Vietnam, Thailand, and Indonesia, you all can talk to us because we have business partners over there who are looking for certain products, right? So for that, you can talk to us. And how to scale it, that means even one person or your current team, instead of just doing 100% what you are doing now, you can do 200% with the same team. That's what we call scale. And I hope you all have all the success, all right? So day one, we'll be looking at social media trends, okay? The knowledge on different social media platforms, your 4Cs in your content planning, how to track the performance, the metrics, okay? We'll be more looking at the data, what we have generated, and we'll share with you. And also we'll try to inoculate to you the 30-day social media content calendar, okay? Then the other will be on the project management, 5 processes and 10 knowledge areas. You will understand what is the meaning of project management because you're going to handle clients. To handle client projects coming to you, you need to know like what are the things needed, okay? What are the knowledge areas? Then you'll be using the our upsize SaaS in terms of your productivity tools. We help you with your productivity where you can do your sales order, the CRM, your teams, all right? And we'll give you a demo how to use it. Then we'll come to the afternoon session. We'll be looking at the video marketing, the emotional appeals, what kind of different emotional appeals. And also we'll try to attempt on some of the edit and curate video contents, all right? And day 2, we'll be looking at product, because after you know all the social media, all this, then you may want to identify certain products you want to put into certain platforms. So you'll be looking at product management in terms of your product life cycle versus the roadmap. What is the difference here? Okay, and we will use some like a business model canvas, all this to help you with managing your business and value. And we look at after that, you will have your product ready, selling very well. What you need to do, you need to create a branding for yourself. So we look into brand management, okay? And also like going out, talk to people how to do your sales funnel, your marketing mix, as well as the unique selling point. So we have some exercises, all this to help you because live content, you need to be very specific and very quick. All right, because the first 5 seconds, all those people listen to you, whether they like it or not. So you try to train yourself. Always look to like a few unique selling points. Okay. Then in terms of marketing your services, now you are strong already. You have done your videos, all those. That's when you go and market yourself as a big freelancer or market your products. Okay. So there are certain tools can help you in that, like social media marketing. The template there for you to do quick survey and price check. What are the activities you can do, not just online, also need nowadays also to do offline activities. Then we will be looking at team management and leadership. But for today, the team management will actually bring forward to today because the trainer will be here available today afternoon only. So for those who wants to participate on the team management one, please come, make sure you are here for the 3:30 to 4, all right? Okay, and also how to use TikTok as your platform. Okay, that will be end of the day 2. So with that, you may want to know as part of the onboarding why you're coming to the training, what needs to be done, what kind of recognition. So on recognition side, if you fulfill all the assignments during the training, your certificate will be certificate of attendance. That means you come here, attended the training. But if you fulfill 2 gig jobs, you get certificate of completion. All right, there's a difference. Completion really means you complete everything plus getting the gig. Then for those do more than 2 gigs, that means 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. All right, you'll be nominated, can enter for the GLAM award for top 10. All right. So there will be actually reward given for all those. Okay. So very easy assignment, senang, because if you go through with us these 2 days, we'll make sure we'll go through all the assignments with you. All right. So the OMG Live, all those are things. You'll be looking at the self-post. All right. You'll be looking at the self-posting. Post yourself up in the omglive.me. We'll go through the exercise. Why? You need to tell people what kind of gig talent you are. Okay. Then number 2, we'll go through another session is where you put your product or service on video online. Okay, you need to go through this phase. So for those who are actually talking about very shy or other things, this is a time to get all of us, help you, support you, work together. Boleh? Alright. Then there will be under here one gig.outside.com. It's actually when you'll be have a special access account going inside. This is our cloud platform, SAS, where there will be tasks given. Okay, 2 simple tasks given which you can fulfill. So after you fulfill, you learn how to interact digitally. Why? Because sekarang ni sudah everything open up, right? So you can go fly somewhere else, but you can still do your marketing remotely or your work remotely. Okay, that's why we want you to learn how to use software to do this. Okay, so that you can interact with your team. Like right now today, I actually do remote working with on the task with Japan, with Vietnam, with my Thailand clients. Okay, so all these are being done remotely. That means I don't need to be there. So when I'm there, it's just there to jalan-jalan, makan-makan lah. Okay, so try to do this. Okay. Also importantly, omglive.me, when you put yourself there, we will actually promote your talent or your product and services for all the trainees for free. All right, whatever you do, you help us, we help you do it for free. All right, if not, you go under FB, all this you can buy it, right? For us, we help you with the 2.5 million followers for free. Okay, boleh ya? So be patient, go through the 2 days, right? And we'll try to make it as fun and lively possible, right? So for that, after doing it, you'll be saying, hey, we do all these hard things, what are we gonna get? So rewards lah. Besides recognition, we give you rewards. All these rewards, yang claim and monetary provision will be under MDEC 1 as long as you fulfill criteria. For example, 1 gig you do, you can claim 50 ringgit for the first job. So HarvestNet here will provide you under our top program, TOP Tour Order Platform, for tourism related content posts. All right, so you do something about Malaysia tourism or any jalan-jalan, cari makan, all those things. Okay, or anything which can help to promote certain tourism. Therefore, if you do the 2 gigs, you can actually claim another 100 ringgit for your second job. This will be more short video. At least must be a short video. All right. But if possible, try to do both also short video. One is maybe it's like 20, 30 seconds. Another one is a longer one. All right. This will help yourself. Okay. Then if the third party company outside, if you are getting external company, they agree to give you more gig work. Okay, then you can actually claim extra 50. This is what we call the sales funnel. So this sales funnel will be actually to help the MDEC get certain data to understand until August next year what kind of gig economy is being generated. So please be patient, and together we do this because these data are very important for the government as well as MDEC as an agency to plan further how to help the community, okay, as well as the rakyat lah. All right. And for those who is getting 2 gigs or more, all right, where you go out, you get the party companies provide you with the jobs. It can be like as low as 30 ringgit. You know, you go and help a nasi lemak seller to become jadi nasi lemak yang paling top sekali, you know. atau apa tu job orchid ke apa tu viral jadi viral. Okay, dia viral ke tak viral tak apa, first thing first is you do a gig job, then you already nominated, you boleh go in for the nomination. Alright, but if you have very creative, even though tak viral lagi lah kan, you can actually be one of the 8 winners. Alright, so can you mute all your apa tu the microphone? Who's that yang tak mute?
Sir, I have the question want to ask.
Question, can you all leave it to during the Q&A? Can possible? Sorry about that.
Okay.
When you're doing recording, you just remember, you just key in that, and we will actually go through. All right. So for the GLAM Award nomination, I let you all know there will be 8 winners who will be getting extra 200 ringgit. And for the most creative, all right, some is very creative but not viral yet, but we find it very creative. You actually give one winner 1,200 ringgit. All right, and the most viral one, there will be another 1,200 ringgit. So all this will be under consideration by together ourselves and as well as that. All right, so but the main thing is I want you all to focus. Okay, finish 2 gigs. All right, go out there, do more videos or those, then try to talk to people. Okay, see how to get gig jobs with them. Sometimes they may ask you to try to help them for free or this other thing. You can also do that lah. Okay, but of course we always believe, if possible, go and tell them by doing this how much. Maybe it's like kalau you nak 10 ringgit lah. But of course you try to get 30 ringgit, that kind of thing. At least 30 ringgit, because that will give you a momentum. Petrol nowadays also mahal kan. So try to do that. Okay, get some money from them. Okay, that is your fee, because we believe there's value to everything you do. All right. Okay. Now, what makes you successful? First thing first, you must have a vision. So the vision here, just now mentioned, I want to be the most viral, kan? I want to be the most viral one. So that's a very good vision. Okay. Then you need to do planning. Okay. Because if you fail to plan, okay, that means you are ready to have failure, right? Okay. Meaning to say, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. All right. So after you plan already, set goals for every step of your plans. Get a team, work together. Teamwork doesn't mean you one person. I have to go and get someone else. No, it can be your family members, your children, your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. All this is your teamwork, or your good buddy help you. That's teamwork. You start from small, right? Then also you need to be inspired. How can I get my inspiration? I go like here and there, look at people, go to different cafes, visit different places. That I get inspiration. And also TikTok is also a place where I get inspired because a lot of funny stuff, all those, and from there I get more ideas as well. So that is part of the how to be successful. All right. Okay. And for planning side, you need to be smart. Smart means specific. You must really know what you want to do. Write it down. Okay, use action words. I'll get this done. Okay, not like I think I will. No, I must get it. The right specific one. Okay, then it must be measurable. Measurable means you must have a way to evaluate how much, how many. Okay, so the other thing is, of course, it must be achievable lah. Sometimes people say, I want to do 2,000 TikTok videos in 2 weeks. I don't think that is possible. Okay? Even if it's possible, I don't know whether the quality is there. Unless you have other means to make it achievable. That means you may have 100 people under you. Okay? To do 20 videos for 2 weeks. Okay? Then it's achievable. Right? So whatever you do, achievable must be within your scope. All right? Then relevant, then it must make sense. If you are doing, let's say, farming, just now somebody mentioned about farming. So you can talk about farming or doing products which is related to farming, or how to do use of fertilizer, how you use the latest drone or those. So it's relevant to your work or your industry. So then it actually improves your business in some way. But if you're doing some things, activities for fun, possible, but it may not be part of your selling. Make sure you make sales. So you try to make things which is activities or content which is relevant to your industry, or maybe you want to do like the telecommunication or certain mentoring session or other things must be relevant to you. Okay, so time bound, everything we talk about must be time bound lah. Okay, that's why like even for the program we'll talk about like these 2 days what we're gonna do, then within the next 2 weeks what we're gonna do, and the 2 months what are we planning to achieve. So state very clearly what you want it to be done. Okay, it must be specific date or time frame. Set yourself deadline. Okay, then under the planning you also set objectives already, the processes, how to do it, what are the results, then you have to do. Make sure you do. A lot of times people come and say they plan A, B, C, D, E, but then when it comes to do, they do A, then after that really no idea what to do next already, or they don't have the intention to do, right? So make sure you finish and complete whatever you do, because it's also important to collect data. Right, then check the data or the results versus your expected one, analyze what happened, why the sales never go up, then you can revise it. So when you keep doing this cycle, okay, you do corrective action, preventive action, make it better. If you keep doing this PDCA, slowly you'll find that the sales gets better and better. Okay, the interaction gets better and better. So to help you also along the way, tadi I mentioned that there's 2 months program where we talk about mentorship. For example, we have here Mr. Gerald Lee, from Job Street, formerly from Red Bull Walls. Okay, we have like BMW, Mr. Francis. Just yesterday I spoke to him about certain of the thing. We're gonna organize something for you in November. All right. So if you're talking about CRM, how to manage CRM, customers' expectation, showroom, all those are things, is very good in that. As well, if you want to know about the how they do branding, image, the way he dressed also very smart here. Okay, so you can actually talk to him. He's someone who is very good in all these social etiquette, all those things, the great dressing. Then we have like a celebrity, Olivia Bell. She's from Indonesia. She actually came over recently. So if you want to know about how to do like beauty, because she's like beautiful skin, I can't think the beauty tips, all those, how to do like photography, Instagram, all those are things, she's very good. So you can actually send to us the information. Then we actually pass these questions over to the group of mentors, because we have another group where we have access to them, right? So under the mentorship, there's others like Wita here is actually in director of marketing for digital marketing over in Japan. All right, under DCC. Then we have under Amos Law. He's actually under Crow. You can check Crow. They are one of the top audit and advisory team. So if you're talking about how maybe you want to go risk management, go about M&A, merger and acquisition, all the things, when your gig gets bigger, you want this kind of advice, he's the person to go to. So send us those questions. And also I have Mr. Jack here. He's actually with Exim Bank, export in import. If you're talking about funding, you want to explore overseas market, all right? He's a CRO. Okay, he's the one who's actually do due diligence on all the funding, okay, the loans, all this for people to expand overseas. So we have gotten you a very strong team of corporate mentors, all right? Also with the engineer, Mr. Nizam, is actually with IEM as well as FCUC, all right? He's formerly from Proton. He's very good into the automotive industry. So if you are talking about the service, CRM as well as service, like servicing the car, all those are things, what are the parts, all those engineering, production, all this, he is the man to go for. Okay, and also I have Joshua. He's actually from Espresso Lab, FMCG. That means F&B. So we're looking at retail business, branding. If you want to know which malls to go for, to do offline. Okay, he also do online selling of his products, all those. His coffee, he's more into coffee, Espresso Lab, right? Then the others will be Liling. She's more into like software sales, CRM, all those productivity tools as well as client management. So you can talk to us if you want to understand more on all this. All right. So this will be 2 months dedicated mentoring. Okay, where you get your guidance. Okay, and you learn to. I want you to learn different industry, how to approach them, local as well as global. Communicate your queries through our WhatsApp group, and we'll follow up with the mentors because they are very busy people. Okay, so I hope you don't bombard them. So we'll actually filter through certain of the questions you have. We'll actually answer first. Okay, those we don't know, or we escalate to the correct mentor. All right, we hope that works for all of us. All right, and we of course will actually provide fire chat, or exclusive activities together, so that you all get privileged learning. All these are the top notch from the industry we are getting from you. So in November, we're trying to do a copy talk. All right. So you'll be, we'll get you the information. So for the trainees, the mentees, okay, it can be entrepreneur versus employeeship. Because sometimes you may, along the way, you may wonder, betul tak, can I do this as a business, or I should go back and do this video marketing but as an employee? So there are some questions actually related, people asking us, so how can we do this? All right, so or can I moonlighting while I become a professional, let's say Shangri-La Hotel or those are things. So these are the questions we can answer, as well as like Mr. Francis will make himself free. Okay, together we can actually discuss this as a group. All right, so we have a session lepak-lepak lah. Pun kopi talk kan, coffee talk. So we have a coffee. Okay, I belanja lah. Kita buat kat somewhere. We try to find maybe in TTDI or some place. We will actually do some recce already. We'll share with you all these places. All right. But for those who feel inconvenient, probably you can actually online in. We try to do hybrid lah. Okay, to fulfill everyone. Okay, and it will be hosted by Mr. Gerald Lee lah. Okay, he'll be here today with us. So what about other activities? Of course, we try to get you more motivated, more activities, more fun, kan? All right, as well as MNCs, multinationals in your HQ visit. All these are things we try to do. We have like influencer meetup. We try to get you celebrities atau local punya KOL. Alright, macam dulu kita pun ada buat the holiday raya, video shooting, behind the scene, all this, we do interviews. So if we have like concerts, all this, for the mentees, we try to get some media passes for you to join concerts for free. All these are things we think along the way, how we can help you with that, right? That's why you join us, okay? It's a very good, gonna be a very good experience, okay? So first thing first, also, we'll have a job street office visit. That one we hope to, is actually on the 14th of November. We'll update you on the date because we need to confirm back. They actually given us some dates. So we'll be looking at like corporate culture, what kind of corporate culture you can expect, go to different departments, how they work, and we have photo opportunities. We'll take photo and share up about the brand, about the corporate culture. All right, it's at Cap Square. Okay, we will notify you on the date. So for those who are interested, later we'll actually have where you actually can register in. So because this information has to be shared, because you are going to their office, right? So the security also, they need clearance on that. Right? Can you do that? So for those who have lucky enough to join us for Hot One, all right. Actually, we have an in-person sharing by Olivia Bell. She actually flew in here. Okay, we were having a fun session at the Bangsa South there. So she did catwalk, she talked about her experience, then also we have opportunity to take photos, all that things like posing, all those. So that one passed already, but we're trying to do more of this. Well, personally, I also like, okay. So the next thing will be, for your later, right now, this will send you a VIP pass for your Muay Thai trial pass. That will be actually put here, because if you do business, you need to fight in the market, right? Challenge yourself. All right, these are the things we need to do. So like for myself also, I do this learning to make sure I become more what can I strong. Don't always like very tired. So this is how it looks like.
Stop. I want it. I got it. 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 I want it.
Okay. So don't worry. This is a core training. Very good. All right. So you stay very strong and alert. I find it because like when I go overseas, eat a lot, right? Everywhere I go at the supper, all this, and then come back very lethargic. But after I do 2-3 rounds of exercise or this, I feel very motivated. All right. So exercise is very good, no matter what. You can try this or you can do other exercises because it is actually to make sure your endurance, okay, stay alert and healthy. Healthy is very important. Okay. So also here you look about the like self-defense, protecting yourself, protecting your brand, all this. That's why we want to merge with them. All right, self-confidence. Okay. Then the whole program, after you attend all the activities, mentoring, all this, our ideally with together with MDEC, we want to achieve at least 2 to 3 viral trend coming from each cohort. All right. So I strongly believe in you guys. Okay, kita lah buat something very viral, you know, then we share it out. We be proud during the GLAM award, we share out this. Then you say, this is from us, you know, cohort, okay, under GLAM, okay. And these successful stories, it can be sales, your CRM, your testimonials, all this. After the learning this, when you go out, you apply certain things, share with us all these stories. We want to listen to your wonderful stories, all right? So that everyone get inspired and get some ideas how to do it lah. Okay, we are as a big team, right? We are one big family, okay, under GLAM. Okay, the award, you can be looking, you can do funny things, you can go travel outside and do fun stuff, you know, promote tourism, you can be like this, okay? Maybe all those are things are winning, then the award, we actually look forward to this, okay? Now, our also objective is also to discover creative gigs. I want you all to try different way of doing things. It can be play, product, people. These are the 3 segments I always look at. So when you do your video content, you must have the play part, okay, the fun part, the adventure part, the virtual tour part. So a lot of times people are doing there now. You can see they do play music, they go traveling, you know, they go and find hotels, what are the pros and cons about the hotels, all those are under fun adventure. Okay, then we can also do some areas focusing on your product, the live demos, okay, the sampling, how to unbox, all those are things we'll be looking at it. Okay, then you'll be looking at your own personality, your persona. So these are the 3 categories you have to focus on. Like yourself, you may want to talk about daily life, how you go to farming, how you do farming, all this. All right, it can be very popular one, no? Oh, or some people actually, I like to fishing. They always just go fishing, okay? And also you can actually have like virtual dates like that day we have with a celebrity. You just can do a session live talking about how you go out with a celebrity or how you go out to the fire chat with the mentors. All those are things where you can actually do it very fun, okay? So when you do video, try to focus these 3 areas, okay? All right. So in order to give you a platform where you can showcase all your talents, your products, all those, there will be a omglive.me. This is all about yourself. Put your talents, your skills or your products in there, okay? Do the information. We'll set it up, the account there. You'll set up an account yourself there, and we'll put up all this information for you, okay? For example, you can be doing like thematic live. Let's say you want to go to Bangkok, you can do a Mad Dash challenge. Film yourself there and get people to pay you to watch you or do personal shopper. Or if you are into cosmetic products, you may want to go there and compare certain products. Okay, then you can become a new line of products that you can sell online for your customers. Okay, so these are the things I want you all to challenge yourself to do it. Okay, it doesn't, if you not fly overseas, but you can be going Kelantan ke atau apa kan. That day we have one who is talking about design. So I think you probably can challenge yourself, go to Kelantan, look at how they do the batik design. Then maybe you can do a design which is based on the batik thematic kan. Then you can do on your shoes, your baju, all this special design for your clients. Okay, so these are the things where you can actually film yourself doing that. How I travel to Kelantan or Terengganu, look at the wow, how they do the production, what's the design there, the history, the culture, all sorts of things. Okay, so and you can actually using the platform, people can book and pay to join you to discover your trip to Terengganu, Kelantan, or Bangkok, right? There's other things you all can do. If you try to do small gigs or this where people can pay you 30 ringgit, I think can. You can talk about do birthday greetings atau apa. These are things where you can do pre-record or live for customers. So you think of different things to put inside the omglive.me. These are the services you all can put in. Just put in anything creative. Or Japan is open up now, right? You want to go Disneyland, semua mahal, right? Expensive. So why don't you tell people, I'm going to Disney Sea Japan in next April, May. What date? So if you want me to help you to take some photos there or virtual punya pun boleh. They want also can. For example, you can actually help your customer take their customer's product, cosmetic product or any product. Go there to the Disney Sea or any island or those. Then you apply it, okay? You apply it, then you showcase to your customer, okay? And help your customer with the brand. And customer is gonna pay you or not? Sure pay you, right? So if they pay you, your Disney Sea punya ticket, I think is about 200-300 ringgit, right? Free lah, being covered. So we try to make this gig economy as fun possible for yourself, okay? And earn money at the same time, make yourself become celebrity, okay? Okay, that's what we want you all to do. All right, try to do different things. It can be Korea, it can be anything else. All right, like last time when we help like Thailand tourism, you know, when they first after lockdown, we actually help them to do film. Then we get a lot of responses because we do live video in Khao San last year. Okay, 1 year last year is actually don't have. Okay. Then we can have like we also did before behind the scenes all this. This one we work with one of the studio called Interstellar. Okay, we have done before like Habib Jewels, all those are things behind the scenes, all those. So we hope that we can actually get you more of this fun interaction. All right. Then on the demand side, after we are very sure during these 2 months, you already put up the videos, the services, and what you can do, how creative you are already put up, right? That's when we will look, we are talking to ByteDance, Shopee, all those, they are sellers, the marketers, big companies, they will want to engage you for their work. So they'll put under the gig match here. So next year onwards, you look out, there will be actually work being hosted there, and you can actually pitch yourself. You can actually tell this company, let's say I have maybe a car company, you want to put up somebody, can you take a live drive to Genting Highland or Cameron for us? I will pay you this, but you must do a video, 1 day video about the car, all those are things. Then you look for these jobs in the omglive.me. You just look for job under there, you click there, you go to gig match, you find all the jobs there. All right, that will be start next year. But first thing first, planning and doing it. These 2 months, we must work very closely to get ourselves up in the omglive.me. All right. So conclusion or expectation is be creative and positive. All right. Anything you are doing one positive, you can work one. All right. You just shoot sell the live video orders and put it up. All right. Get 2 or more jobs, be sustainable, profitable. At the same time, we must boost the economy for yourself, for the country, as well as for tourism. Right? This is what we need. Okay? Okay. So, not everyone will be successful, but I strongly believe every of you will be successful. Not everything you do, the content, it can be viral, it can be creative, but not everything will be viral one. Don't worry, but there'll be 1 or 2 will be very viral one. So that 1 or 2 will actually make you very successful. All right? You look at the Oppa Gangnam Style, right? Just 1 song, boom, right? Then the pineapple, apple pencil, that one also boom, just like that. Okay? So Don't worry, just do more content, huh? Just do more. All right. With that, I actually have this one is from Shopee Uni, where I find it very interesting. It was written by one of the one of the seller of Shopee. So he actually put it, he or she put it up. I find it interesting. I want to share with you. Okay, you have a look. Okay, the reason is why I put this up is because a lot of times you feel very tired, you're one person or these kind of things. Don't worry, just keep doing it. One day suddenly you'll find you'll be discovered a lot of sales go up. All right, okay. This is by the.
Sebelum ni saya bekerja di aviation industry. Saya kerja di KLIA. Saya sebagai kargo penerbangan lah. Lepas dia pandemik satu itu hari, ekonomi drop kan. So ramai lah kena buang kan. Saya lah salah satunya kena buang kan. Diberhentikan sebab ialah ekonomi drop. So saya balik ke Perak, tempat saya Manjung Perak. So saya meniaga kuih, saya jual ikan laga. Lepas tu itulah terdetik buat video ni kan. Itulah rezeki dapat kat sini. So saya sekarang full time lah dalam bidang content creator ni. Inilah pekerjaan saya buat sekarang, macam buat review apa semua kan. Dapat panggilan syuting, berlakon, filem setakat ni. Itu je lah yang saya buat.
Ramai orang suka tengok video-video Ryan buat karakter 90-an tu. Dari mana Ryan dapat idea-idea tu?
Konten-konten yang saya buat ni semua berdasarkan perjalanan hidup saya je sebenarnya. Saya ambil apa yang saya lalui tu, saya jadikan sebuah konten. Jadi saya pilih konten macam ni sebab mungkin ada relate dengan orang kan. Dan salah satu orang panggil apa, childhood memory. Saya lebih memilih konten macam ni sebab bagi saya nak lari dari sensitif orang lah kan. So saya lebih memilih untuk buat konten macam ni lah. Semua ni berdasarkan perjalanan hidup saya je. Kenangan yang macam budak-budak tu kan. Itu saya ambil daripada anak-anak buah saya, anak-anak mak saya mengasuh. Mak saya ni mengasuh daripada saya kecil lagi. Mak saya ni mengasuh anak orang. Saya ni selalu dengan budak-budak kan. Saya suka tengok kerenah budak-budak ni. So saya jadikan dia orang tu dalam konten saya. Lepas tu saya ambil pengalaman-pengalaman sekolah saya bawa ke konten. Pengalaman remaja saya bawa ke konten. Macam tu lah. Saya ambil semuanya daripada perjalanan hidup saya.
Kita tengoklah banyak konten-konten 90-an yang Ryan upload dekat dalam TikTok semua kan. Jadi adakah Ryan akan teruskan lagi menyediakan konten-konten 90-an tu, dan tak risau ke ada kekeringan idea untuk buat konten-konten yang seterusnya?
Kadang ada juga saya fikir bila idea tu dah makin kurang pun, kita ada juga fikir macam mana ni kalau habis idea ni macam mana ni kan. So saya sebelum lama dah saya fikir benda ni kan. So kalau tak ada idea macam mana pula nak bawa kan. Sebab tu saya tukar, saya ambil POV, saya ambil macam mana pengalaman saya pergi rumah kawan, saya dialog dengan tokek kedai, saya ambil benda tu. So saya boleh backup lah sikit. Tapi sekarang pun saya masih lagi fikir kalau saya dah tak boleh bawa idea-idea nanti ni, apa pula konten seterusnya saya nak bawa. Itulah saya masih fikir. Tapi kalau macam sekarang ni saya masih lagi ada idea lah yang nak ni kan. So kalau macam saya ambil pengalaman perjalanan hidup saya tu, bila saya dah ada idea untuk konten sekolah ke apa, saya akan pusing pula. Saya akan main POV macam mana saya berdialog dengan makcik-makcik ke. Saya ambil yang macam tu lah. So saya main pusing-pusing macam tu lah.
Bila viral menjadi content creator, jadi itu adalah sumber pendapatan.
Okay, so with that, we come to the Q&A session. So now, the first assignment, 20 minutes, you see, you go to omglive.me, try to set the account sana. By the will be at hand to actually help you to approve your account orders. Right, you look at the handbook, page number 14. It's like you can add new post there. Talk something about yourself. It can be your product, your Form 1 or your training or affiliate product. Apa-apa pun boleh. You see the samples people put up there. All right. So I'll have a countdown here for 20 minutes. You try out the site. You see what people do. and you put something about yourself there. That will be your first assignment. 20 minutes. So for those the rest who have questions or this, you can put in the WhatsApp group. Nanti saya reply from there. Boleh? Okay, and take a break also lah. Pergi makan sikit. Yang tadi minum susu saja punya, boleh makan biskut lah. Okay, okay. Okay, we have less than 2 minutes to go. For those, wrap it up, and don't worry, later have any issue during a lunch break also, you can actually pose it to us. Okay, and there's a little bit yang I need to discuss is actually for the team management. Anyone who wants to come the offline one, please do so. Check your WhatsApp.